Hi everyone, I'm Amber Deanne, and as an HSP, I have feelings. And sometimes they can be a little overwhelming, as some days I get really depressed. And so I need something to soothe and love myself. So I head for my favorite food, which is, you guessed it, chocolate ice cream. But then after a few days, my sinuses are all clogged and I can't really breathe or talk. Oh, or I may be feeling bored and I need one of those tasty pickups to get me through the day. So I grab my bag of favorite potato chips and I start engaging and I love the comforting feeling that I get from that. But then in a few days, I get this queasy stuff in my feeling in my stomach, which says, "You ate too much hydrogenated oil, stupid." Oh, crap. And then it hits me. This is emotional eating. Why didn't somebody tell me that if you pursue that, you end up feeling worse than you were when before, when you started? Maybe they didn't figure it out, or maybe they haven't accepted it yet. Well, so I welcome in my new alive consciousness. You know, the one all of us HSPs have. It acts as a monitor on my feelings, and it helps me understand emotional eating, deal with feelings, and come up with a solution. I've learned that I can discharge overwhelming feelings, not by avoiding them, but by accepting them, understanding them, listening to them, and then letting my intuition help me chart a path through them. Really. And I've noticed that when I have a negative feeling, instead of pushing it aside or staying in bed under the covers trying to avoid that person or that situation, or watching TV endlessly, or stomping out my anger, or cussing out the friction in that relationship, if I step back and just listen to my intuition, then I start to feel better. I can receive an explanation and a solution. Yeah, so what messages do you get about your depression? And which ones do you get about your boredom or your anger? Let's pay attention to our guts and their whole storage bin of emotional wisdom and start to live without emotional eating. Are you ready? There's more information about dealing with emotions on my new website, coaching.byamber.com. So I'm going to post that below. So check out the blogs and then drop me a line about how you deal with emotions and your emotional eating. Are you ready? Thank you. See you later. Bye.